had a few people ask me recently why you weigh in the morning compared to weighing in the evening and what the benefits are. And there's a few benefits, one of them being accuracy, 100% accuracy. If you're weighing in the evening, depending on what you're eating that day can massively impact what your scale weight is. The same goes for the morning though. If you've had a higher carb dinner the night before, your body's going to retain a little bit more water and you're going to be a little bit up on the scales the next morning. But that doesn't mean you've gained body fat or anything like that. If you're weighing in the evening, you're basically weighing what you've eaten that day as well. You've got your base weight, which is obviously how much you weigh, plus if you've not been to the toilet throughout the day, all the water weight, all the food you've eaten. Your food hasn't digested properly, so you count a lot more weight, which creates a lot more inaccuracy. This is why I weigh in the morning. This is why I tell my clients to weigh in the morning. Overnight, your body's digesting the food. It's breaking down the food it wants to keep. It's breaking down the food it wants to get rid of. Oh, that lighting's good. And then in the morning, you go to the toilet, you do your business. It's as simple as that. Your body empties. You're dehydrated because you've not drank everything overnight. You've been asleep for 7 to 8 hours, hopefully. You jump on the scales. At that point, you're at your lowest weight possible. Simple as that. And by doing that, you're going to be much more accurate on the day-to-day weighing. If you're weighing daily at the same time each day, it's going to be a lot more accurate than weighing at the end of the day each day. If you're weighing, say, at 8 o'clock at night, you've eaten dinner, you're then weighing at 8 o'clock in the evening, Monday to Friday, depending on what you've eaten that day, it's going to depend what that scale weight's going to be. Yes, I know the weights can still fluctuate in the morning depending on what you've eaten the next day. However, it's going to be a lot more accurate than weighing in the evenings. And remember, if your scale weight the next morning drops up by 0.5 compared to yesterday morning, for example, that's not 0.5 of body fat. That's probably going to be 0.5 of water. As I said, weight can fluctuate on the daily. Men, we're quite lucky. We don't have a menstrual cycle, so we can just weigh daily and we can be rest assured there's a nice accurate weight coming down each day if you're dropping weight. For ladies, unfortunately, obviously you have your menstrual cycle. This can fluctuate daily, weekly, obviously depending on when your cycle is, which is why when I track my clients' weights, I go for the average week, because I understand fluctuations can happen, can take place, it can bounce around. Whilst if we're still averagely lower than we were previous week during the menstrual cycle, you're losing weight. So ultimately, why do we weigh in the morning compared to the evening? Accuracy. If you want to accurately track your weight loss, weigh in the morning. You're going to be at the lowest point you will be that day. As soon as you start drinking water, as soon as you start eating, that weight will slowly creep up throughout the day. And if you've got any more tips or comments you want to ask me, drop me a message, drop me a follow, drop me a like.